full of notes, and it's a liquid.
I think Hawk Tuah is about to get replaced.
You gotta get it full of notes, and it's a liquid. Night like tonight, you're working fast there. 93 degrees currently in Omaha.
I think Hawk Tuah is about to get replaced.
Oh, you gotta give him that Hawk Tuah and spit on that thing.
Sorry, I was waiting for the funny part of that video to come through. Hi, that's me and my friend. Corey, I see that you have kids and you post them on your account. So I just find it really interesting that you took the liberty of not only recording this, but commentating on it and then hitting post on two girls that you couldn't even confirm or deny if they were minors. That's funny, interesting. We thought it was funny and I had posted it on my account because it was funny that the ice cream is melting everywhere. What's not funny is creepy men in comments feeling that they can make the internet their playground and making Hawk Tuah and other inappropriate comments about me and my friends.
So if you guys haven't heard about this, this young woman and her friend both went to a baseball game. And at the baseball game, the cameramen, they, panned over to see her and her friend licking ice cream. After that situation took place, it was obviously aired on TV. There was a man who saw it and he made the commentary that we just saw saying, oh, it looks like Hawk Tuah girl will be replaced. Now she is just like 100% gunning for, completely upset with the man who reposted the video, as well as, the TV crew, the producers of the baseball game, and saying, that they put her in this kind of predicament. The only thing that I'm having a little bit of trouble with just right off the bat is that she is in one breath saying that it was distasteful, but in the other breath saying that she found it funny. So are you upset about it or are you not upset? Because if somebody truly offended you in the way that what you're saying that it's so offensive, you would not be having any kind of comments saying that you found it funny or that it was hilarious, or if you were so taken aback, you yourself would not have reposted that same video. Let's continue.
And our appearances. That's a little gross if you ask me. So, two things can exist. We can think it's funny and think you're creepy. Bye! If you were watching the Men's College World Series Baseball Championship game, you may or may not have seen this lovely clip of me and my best friend on TV. It was a 20-second segment of just us eating ice cream or licking our ice cream. 20 seconds. Dedicated. With commentary. To just us eating our ice cream. We all knew what direction that video was going to head in. And lo and behold, the creeps of TikTok got a hold of it because we woke up getting compared to the Hawk Tuah girl. Which, no shade to her. Girl, do whatever. When I tell you the comment section of that video is absolutely repulsing.
So what I find, this is something that I actually talked about in my original reaction video to the entire Hawk Tuah girl situation. And this is exactly what I was talking about. You see, this is right on the coattails off of, Hawk Tuah girl going viral on social media for saying what she said, is right behind that on the same exact coattails. So everybody knowing the trend or the meme that had gone viral, everybody knowing the joke, when that man said that, it is not, like it's supposed to be something that would have been so shocking or weird, or we can't believe that men say these things about women, because you have to remember that entire thing started based off of what the Hawk Tuah girl said. She, as a woman, is the one who came to the microphone and said what she said. And being that she said that, it opened the doors for other people to get on the train, get on the bandwagon, laugh about it. If you say anything derogatory about her, people are defensive against you and they're mad at you for saying something. So it is not weird or strange to me that people are going to use that tagline for many different things based off of what she said. And that is exactly what I was pointing at when I said that it opens the door for people to have certain ideas, opinions, comments about other situations, again, based off of what she did in that video. Her standing there in the forefront is like, yeah, it's okay, it's cool, yeah, I'm down, I could say whatever. And people are thinking, yeah, it's funny. There's women who are even defending her for saying the whole hawk Tuah thing to begin with. So that man who made that comment, I'm just being honest, he's probably like, what's wrong with you? Weren't you in on the whole joke? Didn't everybody think that was funny?
To know that there are people who have families in their profiles and their profile photos just smiling away with the kids that they're raising. Feel bad for them and their dad. Anyway, I don't normally make videos like this. I didn't really want to come on here and just rage, but it is so beyond evident that women are not welcome in the sports world. Not that I have to justify why me and my best friend decided to go to the national championship game, because it's cool. We both love baseball. I grew up playing softball. My dad played baseball. Her brother plays I shouldn't have to explain that, but we just wanted to enjoy a baseball game. And it was 100 degrees, so God forbid we eat some ice cream. Then people sit back and wonder, why don't women feel welcome in these environments? It's crazy. It's like we can't sit and eat our food in peace.
I don't think that anyone, not to be disrespectful, but I just don't think that anyone is wondering why women don't feel welcome in these spaces. I don't even think that's something that people think about. I'm just going to be honest. I don't think that is on the forefront of people's minds. Like, oh, why don't women feel comfortable in these environments? I don't even see that being a topic of conversation. I'm just going to be honest.
And I had just been eating a hot dog 10 minutes prior to that. And I was making sure to eat it in front of the row of people sitting in front of us, because we were sitting not far behind the dugout, and I was horrified that if a single camera caught that this was going to happen.
This is when we're starting to get into the nitty gritty. So you said that two things can be true at the same time, right? You just said that you were eating a hot dog prior to that, and you hid when you were eating it because you knew that you were in close proximity for the cameras to pan out and they could possibly catch you in motion while eating a hot dog, and you did not want it to come off or look a little weird or strange. Yet you came out right after that. After you finished the hot dog, you decided to go get ice cream. You had a spoon in your hand and you are profusely licking the ice cream. I'm not saying that anybody is right, wrong, or indifferent to have their opinions or to say anything, but you just said with that statement about the hot dog that you had it in the forefront of your mind, that was a possibility that some kind of narrative can switch or push and based off of the things that you were doing. So that means that you had a clear awareness of that. And based off of the look on your friend's face, that means that you guys heard all the commentary, and she made a face or whatever, then looked directly in the camera and continued to do whatever it is that you were doing.
It's a liquid. I like tonight. You're working fast. 93 degrees.
I'm not saying that you should have to be aware of that. I'm not saying that you should have to not be aware or be fearful or whatever the case is, but the same awareness that you had when you were eating the hot dog, it should make no difference. You should know that the world is what it is. Again, especially being right off the coattails of hawk Tuah. Let's just be honest.
But no, instead we let our guards down for literally 5 seconds, and the ice cream was melting comedically fast. I mean, we were joking. Great idea to get ice cream and not expect it to melt in 3 seconds. We hadn't even been in our seats for 15 seconds when they started filming us at that, because I didn't even have time to get my spoon out of the plastic sleeve that it came in. I don't have the relevance of Taylor Swift at all. But what is proven time and time again is that women just can't exist in these spaces without something being commented on or drawn attention to. Because when I tell you how acutely aware we were of we were just so self-aware and self-conscious of the fact that we were just blasted on TV, and we were getting a lot of fun texts because it's like, it's a fun thing, it's a cool thing. I'm like, hey, we just saw you on TV, woo! But what's not a fun thing is to get text messages from other friends of disgusting people making TikToks about you. There are so many comments just like this one talking about like ESPN does this every year, every single sporting event. They always pan in on women doing it. And it's true. Because what's funnier than a woman licking an ice cream cone or eating a hot dog or something that can be overly sexualized, but ESPN can keep it vague enough and the ambiguity is what protects them.
Acting like sex doesn't sell is being a little bit like disingenuous. And that's a global thing. I mean, there's a literal lotion commercial where there's an old lady talking about like intimate things.
Whoever made that lotion needs their ate.
It's in every single aspect. We can't just blame a sports event. Like, if there was any kind of weird behavior going on with a man and a hot dog, like, you know, men are very wary about that.
You're eating a glizzy with no bed and no condiment on it. You're pitiful. Well, Jamar Chase eating a glizzy. He's a glizzy gobbler.
It's not like it's just, in my personal opinion, it's not like it's a full-on attack on just a woman. Oh, because you're a woman, this is why this is happening. No, it's just an awkward, you know, kind of thing, whether it's a banana or whatever. Just the imagery of it, like, it's going to lead, you know, room for people to say certain things, right? But again, you were you thought it was so distasteful that the ESPN people were commenting on what you were doing, but then at the same time, you said that it was funny.
We thought it was funny, and I had posted it on my account.
So was it funny or was it not funny? Were you upset about it or were you not upset about it? You then said also recently that, you know, the ice cream was melting comedically quick. So you got what the ESPN commentator was saying at the moment when he was saying it. You know, in my opinion, he was trying to convey how hot it was, that this thing is melting, whatever the case is. Yes, it can be taken in a certain way or in a certain manner, but you reposted that same video on your TikTok to say, hey, this is me and my friend, multiple times.
You were watching the Men's College World Series Baseball Championship game. You may or may not have seen this lovely clip of me and my best friend on TV.
Again, what I think is very, very strange is that you're putting all of the emphasis on men and the commentators, and, you know, men don't make women feel safe, and because men and because misogyny and because of patriarchy, like, it's all about men. But at the same time, Hawk Tuah Girl is the one who said what she said. Keep that same energy for women. Let it be known that, yes, because this woman is okay with this does not mean that everybody is okay with this. But again, when you have women who are, you know, going on the limb and saying certain things and are okay to say or relay certain messages and get notified or known for it, if you're not holding those women accountable, and there's not other women supporting you, holding those women accountable, then these are the things that are going to come from it.
When they just open the door for fucking creeps like this to come in and do whatever they want with it. So maybe we just do better and we don't knowingly take videos of women in the crowds at sports games doing this shit. As if I was doing something wrong. So to ESPN, just stop contributing to the issue and stop making sports a place where women don't feel safe and welcome. We can't eat in peace. We can't wear clothes in peace. We literally can't do anything without it being sexualized or absolutely just turned into something way out of context.
One move in bed that makes a man go crazy every time.
Oh, you gotta give him that hawk to and spit on that thing. You get me?
Women sexualize themselves. Women enjoy being overly sexualized.
So I just heard Cardi B and Megan Thee Stallion's new song, and, you know, it may not be for everybody, but what we not gonna do is sit here in 2020 and slut shame women for doing a song that empowers female sexuality.
There are a lot of women who will stand there, you know, and beat you down, telling you that you're tripping, you're wrong. Why are you so against this? Why are you being this? Why are you being that? There are women who are standing in these places, and instead of, you literally said in your video, oh, I don't have a problem with Tuah, more power to her. But again, it's because of women opening the doors and leading ways to certain conversations that's why that guy did not think that it was going to be that you're talking about his parenting and calling him a bad man based off of what he said. Again, coming off of the coattails of this whole situation that happened with Tuah, that man probably just said it thinking that you were going to find it funny. Again, since you took that same video, the same video that you were so upset about, the same video that you said objectifies women, the same video that you said that ESPN has no right to focus the camera and make women feel unsafe, that same video, you posted that video on your own social media account, which means come over here, look at me. In case you were looking for the girl who was in that ESPN video, it is me. If it was so distasteful to you, if you were so distraught by it, if you thought it was so demeaning and diminishing and disrespectful, you would have not reposted that video on your own. You would have let it be what it was on social media, and you would have showed your disdain for it. Instead, you're constantly saying, it's me, it's me, it's me. Look at me. I'm so upset, but it's me. Just in case you guys were wondering, that was me. It's sending very mixed signals. And again, the important thing to do is to hold space for and hold the other women accountable. Period. That's my strong opinion about it. Like I said, to think that, there's no world where things are going to be taken out of context or things can be misconstrued or made look a certain way, that would be, foolish thinking to believe that that's not true or that's not possible. Of course it is. We all know that. However, I'd like to know what you guys think about this in the comment section down below. Do you think ESPN is wrong? Do you think that this woman, there's validity to what she's saying, or do you believe that she's very she's as upset as she's saying I'm just asking. What do you guys think about the entire video? Leave it down in the comment section down below. I would love to hear you guys' thoughts on this video. Make sure you guys hit that subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up, and I will see you guys in the next one. Love you.